right? And I think this is actually like pretty key as far as the first step of getting into velocity, right? And when I talk about volume and production with our team, I like to say to our team the key to volume is actually compliance. And just hear me out here, right? I think the key to volume is actually compliance. And then as once you understand compliance, and when I mean compliance, I mean what banks want to see for document. Okay, I don't mean compliance in order to get paid on your file. I mean what docs do banks really want to see in order to be getting the deal approved. So the most important thing for me is always compliance, 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 compliance. Once you understand the compliance, then you actually become more efficient. And once you become more efficient, then your volume will absolutely rise. It took me a very long time to come up with this formula, but I believe it works. And so when I talk to my clients, the conversation is really a compliance conversation that I have with my clients. Meaning to say, what do you do for a living? Where's the down payment coming from? And how much do you want to spend? Yada yada yada. I try to gauge that conversation from the very first conversation, and from that point on, I'm able to structure my initial email out to my client. Right. So, and in my head, I'm actually kind of underwriting it in my head, but I do know exactly what documents to ask for. This helps with my efficiency.
So are you then using client experience? So you're
I'm
sending.
not, and I'm super embarrassed to say I'm not using client experience. I'm an early adapter of velocity. So meaning to say, I have come up with my process like 4 years ago, and it just works. So I stick with it.